Hello everyone, Tremaine Hayhoe here. I just got out of one battle after another. A new movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson of amazing films such as Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood being one of the greatest films of all time. I rewatched that a couple months ago. An incredible film. Mwah. That being said, this movie sucks. One Battle After Another is one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my entire life. This movie is so bad. It was excruciating. I was sitting there, I was a half hour in, and it felt like 2.5 hours. And nothing was happening, nothing is progressing. None of the characters are likable, redeemable. Leo DiCaprio is trying his best. Look, I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I love him in every single thing that he's in. I adore him in everything. Except for What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which ironically is the only other Leo DiCaprio movie that I walked out of. I walked out of this crappy movie, dude. This movie sucks. This movie is so bad. Now, I feel ashamed because I'm from Sacramento, born and raised Sacramento. I love Sacramento. And this movie was filmed in Sacramento. And I know at least 6 or 7 people that were extras in this movie. And they're super proud to be in the movie. And they're so excited to be part of the movie. And one was like a stand-in for the stunt double for Leo DiCaprio's character that he was talking to, and he's so excited about being part of this film. And I'm just like, dude, this movie's terrible. This movie's horrible. I don't care where this movie's filmed. It could be filmed in Sacramento, which is my hometown and where I love, or it could be filmed in Botswana. It would not make a difference. This is one of the worst movies I've seen. It's boring. It's excruciatingly long. There's terrible, like the soundtrack is someone banging on the piano like it's so bad. And I try, look, guys, I wanted to like this movie so bad. I want to like it. I love Paul Thomas Anderson. I love Magnolia. I love There Will Be Blood. I rewatched that 2 months ago, and that movie is a masterpiece. Some people might say, oh, okay, in 3 years, you're going to watch this movie and think that it is a masterpiece. I highly doubt that. It is not. It isn't. It isn't that. I'm sorry, PTA. You tried really hard. He tried to lean into the culture of today. He tried to be part of something that he's not, obviously, and the movie had no plot, no substance. It was trying really hard to be relevant. And it just fell short. One Battle After Another is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I would not recommend this movie to anyone. I would not recommend this movie to my worst enemy on his worst day. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd recommend it to him. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Watch. I'll tell him to watch this movie, and it might do him some good. But Tremaine Hayhoe here, guys. Slap a like on this video if you like this video. I make movies myself. You guys can go criticize any and every movie. Like, I've got a little hair falling down here. You guys can go and criticize any and every movie that I've made. Please go and do that. But this movie is terrible. One Battle After Another is objectively horrible. This movie is so bad. And I love Leo DiCaprio. Paul Thomas Anderson is a great filmmaker. He's a great writer-director. But he missed the mark on this one. And Sean Penn, he does his best. But this movie is terrible. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. I've given this review almost 5 whole minutes. It's a 3-hour movie. This movie sucks ass. Bye.